When families first are looking for a home, it's a new experience for them actually, and can be quite daunting. We send them out a brochure with all the information about the home. Then we arrange for them to come in to see the home. And then I sit them in the office and they go through a list of questionnaires that I have on what's wrong with the family member that's coming in, you know, the diagnosis, what mobility they've got and that sort of thing. And then any queries that they may have. Some of the queries could be, what would happen if my mum's money runs out? What would you do? Could be, how much is the room? How much are your fees? How large is the room? You know, what sort of activities do you have? What's included in the price? All of those sorts of things they like to ask. Fees are very important, obviously, when somebody is bringing somebody into a nursing home, and all nursing homes' fees are different. Our fees are on the internet. We also put our fees in the brochures that we send out to whoever is looking for a home. They depend, of course, on the condition of the resident, you know, how ill they are, what nursing needs they need, the size of the room, whether it's got a lovely view. As you can see, we have lovely views here. Our care fees include all the nursing care that is required. We have trained nurses on site. Their daily activities. We have 3 activities coordinators. It includes hairdressing and chiropody. We also include trips out for the residents, either to the theatre or to the garden centres, which they love, or out for a pub meal, a pub lunch, and that sort of thing. We try to give our residents as much pleasure living here as we possibly can. Everyone that comes into any nursing home has to be assessed by the local authorities for what we call free nursing care, which is a certain amount of money that the local authorities pay as a contribution towards their care. If the care is very, very difficult for the nursing part, then they could be fully funded by the local authorities. This we call continuing care. We get assessors from the local authority that come in regularly, at least once a year, to reassess the person who's here with regard to their fees. The typical care funding issues in a private nursing home is whether the resident who's going to come in will have enough money to last them for the rest of their life. And that's why maybe sometimes we encourage the families to take out an insurance against that, which always helps. If a resident has been here for a number of years and their money runs out, there are options. We can move them to a smaller room. We can negotiate with social services with the fees. The family could possibly top up. That's not always possible. We have never, since I've been here, told anyone to leave, but I do believe that some nursing homes in the county or in the country, that's not their policy, and if the money does run out, then they ask social services to step in, and if they can't help with the fees, they would have to move out into a social services run home. Well, the positives of organising care funding long term is actually initially peace of mind for the family, the resident who's here, because they do worry about money issues. And it also gives the nursing home peace of mind, knowing that the fees are going to be paid for the rest of the resident's life.